Cyberpunk 2077 has been out almost a week now. I've never seen a game have such a successful but a scuffed launch. The game sold extremely well worldwide and was pretty well received at first. When consumers started playing it, it was kind of a different story. The PS4 and the Xbox One, like the base consoles last gen, bugs, glitches, crashes. The graphical glitch is even worse on there. Sometimes you feel like you're playing on a Nintendo 64, bro. PC has had the more optimized experience, but it's still buggy for them too. They have their fair share of glitches and bugs and whatnot, but PC is definitely the way to go for this game. We all know this game requires a lot of horsepower to run, so the last gen consoles couldn't really support it, even though they tried to squeeze it on the last gen consoles. A lot of the fans are saying this game was half-baked and needed more time in the oven. I honestly think that the last gen consoles probably just can't handle the game. If you really think about it, GTA 5 at the time was barely being able to be handled until they really optimized that game years later. This world is way bigger than GTA 5 and way more complex and has way more depth. I mean, in GTA 5 you can only go into so many buildings. In this game, like when you're walking down a street or an alleyway or something like that, almost all buildings are accessible. They all have loot in them. They all have talking NPCs and anything you could ask for, that's all there. But that doesn't excuse the game for having all these glitches. That being said, that was all the reasons why I think the last gen consoles cannot handle this game. It has too much depth. It has too many layers for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and I'm sure that is exactly why the game keeps crashing and there's so many glitches. If you look online, you'll find so many memes that are making fun of the game and the glitches and whatnot. Bro, this shit is just hilarious, bro. But throughout all of this, CD Projekt Red has issued an apology on Twitter. Now, this isn't very surprising to me. So in their apology, they said this: "Dear gamers, first of all, we want to start by apologizing to you for not showing the game on base last gen consoles before it premiered, and, in consequence, not allowing you to make a more informed decision about your purchase. We should have paid more attention to making it play better on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Secondly, we will fix bugs and crashes and improve the overall experience. The first round of updates has just released and the next one is coming within the next 7 days. Expect more, as we will update frequently whenever new improvements are ready. After the holidays, we'll continue working. We'll release 2 large patches, starting with patch number 1 in January. This will be followed by patch number 2 in February. Together, these should fix the most prominent problems gamers are facing on last gen consoles. We will be informing you about the contents of each patch ahead of their release. They won't make the game on last gen look like it's running on a high-spec PC or next gen console, but it will be closer to that experience that it is now. Finally, we would always like everyone who buys our games to be satisfied with their purchase. We would appreciate it if you would give us a chance, but if you are not pleased with the game on your console and don't want to wait for updates, you can opt to refund your copy." This message seems pretty sincere in my opinion, man. CD Projekt Red is a really good studio and they all got kind hearts, man. They could have easily just not given a fuck, like pulled some Activision shit, because the game already sold out. They were way in the profit margin way before the game even released. They were in the profits from pre-orders, bro. CD Projekt Red has always kind of been a developer. They're not assholes. They've always been a developer that's about the people. They like to know what the fans think and they like to cater to the fans. Not only did they hype this game up so much, the game sold exponentially well everywhere. With that being said, they have to keep their end of the bargain. They have to try their best to keep the fans as happy as possible. So I don't blame them for trying to fix things as quick as possible or doing what they're doing here. But it's crazy, guys. They're actually letting gamers return the game for a full refund on the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Store, whatever the fuck it's called, Microsoft Store, I think. But yeah, that's right. The game has become so unplayable on last gen consoles that they're letting you return the game for a full refund. Now, my memory doesn't go too far back in history, but down below in the comments, let me know if there's any other game developer or studio that's actually done this with their game. Now, I know on the PlayStation Store you can ask for refunds and stuff like that, but they give you the credits back in the store. This is actually CD Projekt Red themselves saying that return the game. We'll give you all your money back because we understand if you're not happy with it, because the game is that broken on last gen consoles. It just does not work. I'm on a last gen console myself, and today I was playing. My game crashed so many times, I just had to give up for the day. And I love the game. Like, I don't think the game is trash. I don't think the story is trash. I actually really like this game, and I'm enjoying the game. I'm immersed in the world. And it's just crazy to think that it came with all these bugs and glitches. But just like many other fans, I try to push my way through all these bugs and glitches because the game is that fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you think. Alright, let me stop. I'm out, y'all. I'm out.